This is me, so you have my name, my position, and what I'm doing. But as you know, life is not that easy. So we have 5 minutes to understand how you get to somebody you're facing now to where you started. So here is what we typically see when you work, in anything related to financial markets. It goes up, it goes down, it's like life. And in the middle, there's a woman there trying to figure out things, which is me. So where I started, it was in Paris, and what I studied was, economics and finance at university, just because I was curious and I was trying to understand what's going on around me. So as Arsalan said, being curious is quite a quality. So right now, if you feel that you have so many questions, it's so good. So keep on asking questions. And the way I did the presentation is to make bridges between things. So all the location, I passed through, you have an emblematic picture of it. So Paris is the Eiffel Tower, and where I'm coming from is called Cameroon, and I like to spend time, on the beach. And when I was really low, when I was studying, I was always thinking about going to the beach because it was my image of success. So when everything is going wrong, I was thinking about the beach. That's why you have this picture of the beach there. And the 2008 crisis was such a cornerstone of my curiosity because I wanted to understand why beyond things. So I did a master in economics and finance as a background. And from there, I decided to come to London because this is where things happen. So working in Simples, you have a picture of it there, was all about understanding the numbers. So I've been working in a trading room with a lot of men shouting stuff, not nice all the time. And I've been also working, in investment data analytics with a lot of people focusing on portfolio management and everything, and working with investment banks. So it was a lot of number crunching. But life is not that easy. Things happen, and they did happen for me. But what you have to understand is each challenges you face, each obstacles are bringing you a lesson. So I was curious. I did my numbers. Then, I wanted to change because, as you understand, the professional career of somebody is not linear, like the curve in the middle of my map. It goes up, it goes down, and sometimes you want to change. So you start somewhere doing like global macro investment and research. Then you move to markets intelligence and you end up understanding what private equity and venture capitalists like to do next. But in between these two changes, life happens. So right now, at that point of my life, I was working in Canary Wharf, but life happened. So we had, me growing my family and Brexit in the middle. But what I want to say to you is whatever life throws at you, keep being focused, keep learning because it's part of what you're doing is living. So don't expect things to be just calm and following a linear plan because life is not like that. Each time you have hurdles and you have the lesson. So the lesson for this one is what? So the lesson for this one is adaptability and focus. Focus because you probably have a goal in terms of where you want to land in your career. And adaptability because you need to be able to change, to be agile, to know when you have to pivot. So me, I changed because it was fitting a certain life balance for me, and it was the right time for me to do it, despite, the Brexit, despite the family growing. But as you understand, things change. And something new, happened for me as well. But at that stage of my career, after almost 10 years crunching numbers, understanding the markets, knowing people, I wanted to be my own boss. And in between COVIDs and everything changing in my life, I decided to be an executive, a business owner. That's why, creativity and audacity are key here as qualities because you need to have the courage to say, okay, I'm going to change and I'm going to put all my efforts into it to make it happen. That's why execution in executive is quite important. You have an idea, you put a plan in mind. Because having a vision before the strength to put it in motion is just a dream, but still. So I created my own company, and my own company is based, in Knightsbridge. So a new emblematic, map of it is Harrods. So we, based in front of Harrods, we're doing wealth management for high net worth client. We talk about what they want to do for the future, how they see life, and how we can make it happen. Because your financial planner, we offer them solutions to be tax efficient, to organize their structure, their wealth. This is what we do. And it's interesting because all the lessons I've learned about the numbers, about life, I can pour it in one place because I like people. And the values I've learned from this little journey of mine is be creative, be audacious, be courageous. Because you know what? Whatever you think now, you're able to realize it. And never ever let anybody tell you that you're not able to do it. Because trust me, you are. I know it. So, after understanding all these little things in my ups and downs and life happening to me, the final lesson I want you to keep in mind is people. Know the people. We are here as mentors, your mentees, but trust me, in 10 years' time, you'll be the mentor, and probably I'll be your mentee, because this is life. We're always learning. And I think that the best lesson I've learned with all this journey, full of, ups, downs, challenges, learning, after more than 12 years in the market here, is all about being a professional. So know what you're talking about. Be technically, to your best shape. And also be engaged with society, help others, give back, be part of your community wherever you are. Think about where you started. For me, it was the beach. Then I seen the Eiffel Tower, a bit of, simples, a bit of arrows, but in the end, the most valuable asset is the people. That's why I like to be here today, and I'm really grateful to be around you to talk about it. So believe in yourself, guys.
That's wonderful, Jeanne. Thank you so much.